It's another beautiful Wednesday. It's the 7th day of December 2022, and it's the first Wednesday of December 2022. So officially the Yuletide has commenced. And last week, which was the 30th day of November 2022, the last Wednesday of November, it was also the last day of November. That was last week Wednesday, last day of November 2022. I discussed on 5 ways you can get more patronage from your existing customers. And it was an amazing moment. The video is right there in my YouTube page. You can access it and then help yourself take things to the next level. Now, today we are going to be discussing 6 ways to get commitments from your employees in the Yuletide. 6 ways to get commitment from your employees in the Yuletide. The Christmas season is here, is before us. And you need to look for strategic ways to make sure that your employees, your workers are committed, on a higher frequency. They should bring their A game to the table, because why? You are going to be experiencing, influx of patronage, because people are coming into town, people are coming into the country, human traffic is going to increase, customer traffic is going to increase. So you need to position your employees, your workers strategically, to help you take advantage of the, boom or sales you are going to be experiencing. This is just so important. Now, the first strategy, the first way that you can arouse commitment, get the best out of your employees in this Yuletide is for you to inject passion and excitement into them with a promise of reward for meeting the Yuletide target, and also another promise entirely for exceeding the Yuletide target. Now, as a business person, as a business manager, you have your target for the season. It's a boom season. It's a Yuletide season. Sales is going to be skyrocketing, because customer traffic is going to increase. Now, if your workers are not psychologically prepared and positioned for this, you may not make the best out of the Yuletide season. So one strategic way that you can psychologically and emotionally position your employees to make sure they give their best in this Yuletide season is for you to inject passion and excitement into them with a promise that if we are able to achieve our sales target between now and December 30th or December 31st, as the case may be, depending on you, this is the reward I'm going to give to you. If we exceed this sales target, this is the extra reward I'm also going to give to you. So in other words, you are making double promise. You are saying, hitting the target, there's a reward for it. Exceeding the target, there's a reward for it. I tell you, your workers are going to be injected with passion. They are going to be injected with excitement. They are going to be psychologically stirred up to give their best for the season in order for them to enjoy that reward. The reward of hitting target, also the reward of exceeding target. I promise you this is going to happen. So hold a meeting with your people. Let them know that this is our target for this Yuletide season. And then if you are able to achieve this target, this is the reward for you. If you exceed it, there is also another reward. And I promise you exponential sales, exponential, geometric return on what you are going to put in during this Yuletide season. This is so important. It's like telling you, or it's like you painting a picture before your people that, the beautiful experience of the Yuletide season would not just be for you, the boss, to enjoy, it's for everybody. This is so important. So inject passion and excitement into them with a promise of reward for hitting the Yuletide target sales, and then also for exceeding the sales target. This is so important. Then number two way to arouse commitment from your employees during the Yuletide season is for you to strategically place them in their area of strengths. There is an area of strength of natural gifting. There's an area of strength of training, what you probably got from going through a training journey, a training exercise, Now, strategically place people in their area of strength. This is so important. There are some people that they are very good in human relations. Some people are naturally gifted with that natural relational ability. Such people should be strategically placed in position whereby they have this regular interface with customers. Those people that you just know that, oh, Johnson has this natural, innate talent for relating with people. You know, Cynthia has this natural ability to calm customers down, or because of her unique demeanor. Just strategically place Johnson and Cynthia in that place whereby, you know, they will always be interfacing with customers. Customers need to meet your people. They need to meet your staff. Those people that have natural giftings to easily relate with customers, you know, should be strategically placed in those positions. Then there are some persons, you know, some persons are good with accounts. They are good with bookkeeping. You know, when you put money in their hand to keep, when you return, that money will be exactly the way the money was given to that person. They are good with record keeping. They can secure your treasure. They can secure your asset. But these persons are not very good with relating with people. They are not very good with human relation. So such people, you know, who lacks patience, who cannot, you know, tolerate, they have low tolerance, they cannot easily, you know, when customers are exhibiting some, you know, excesses or some, you know, throwing tantrums, these people find it very difficult to tolerate them. Just make sure, keep these people behind the scene. That's what should happen. They should be working behind the scene. Just keep them there. You know, they are good with bookkeeping, they are good with record. When sales is made, money is transferred to them, they secure the money, they keep the record properly, they take the money to the bank, they are good with all that. So in the area that has to do with interfacing with customers, don't place them there, especially in this Yuletide season, because the Yuletide season is a season of serious customer traffic, increased customer traffic. And if these people that have low tolerance is placed in those positions whereby they need to interface with these customers, you are going to be having problems. You may get the customers offended because of the low tolerance level of these people, and the customer may never come back. And you don't want to experience that in this Yuletide season. This Yuletide season is a strategic time. It's the best time to strategically position your business as that business that cares for its customers, and place people that cares in those strategic positions. People that have the natural tendency, the natural ability to care, to love, to empathize, you know, to even sympathize. They should be placed in those strategic positions. Very key. You know, we are looking at 6 ways you can get the best out of your employees in this Yuletide season. The first thing I said is that inject passion and excitement into them by promising them reward for meeting target and reward for exceeding target. The second one is for you to strategically place them in their area of strength. This is so important. Now, the third one, don't react to their mistakes or their errors in debilitating ways. You know, some bosses, some leaders, some CEOs, when their employees make mistake, they react in such a way that the employee gets psychologically, you know, pressed down, and at the end of the day, they are now in this negative emotion that just make them not bring their best out anymore. Watch the way you react to their mistake during this Yuletide season. This is so important. You know, don't react to their mistake in debilitating manner. Don't talk them down. When you know, people that don't make mistake are people that don't attempt anything. When an employee makes a business mistake, you know, whether error of omission or the error of commission, you know, your response or reaction to it should not be in a manner that will just, you know, put them back to their shell. You need to make sure that, you know, you do it in an intelligent way that they will just want to continue giving their best to the system, to the organization. This is so important. Like I said, don't talk them down, especially in the presence of customers. Don't talk them down in any way. Don't react to their mistakes or their errors in debilitating manner. This is so important. Then the fourth one, promote team culture amongst them by you as the boss modeling teamwork. Make them work as a team. And the best way you make your people, your staff, your employees work as a team is for you, the leader, is for you, the boss, for you, the general manager, for you, the manager, for you, the HOD, to work as an example of a good team player. Model what you want to see. The team culture you want them to exhibit, you know, you need to exhibit it before them. Show them an example of an effective team player. Like I always, you know, say in my team trainings, I've trained on the subject of teamwork, across the country in over 150 meetings. I always tell team leaders and team heads that when anybody walk into the workplace, into the business, and they are looking for the number one team player, every person in that organization, in that system, should point to the team leader as the number one team player. They should point to him as the best team player. So it's very strategic that in this Yuletide season, for you to get the best out of your people, out of your workforce, you need to drive team culture. And the most strategic way to drive team culture is for you, the leader, to be an example of a team player. This is so important. And one way you exhibit that camaraderie, that team culture, is for you to avoid playing favorites. Playing favorites as a leader is one of the quickest way you will destroy your team. Playing favorites is a situation whereby people now know, or team members now know that, oh, this is the team member, you as the boss, this is the team member you love most. Yeah, it's visible to the blind and audible to the deaf that is Mr. A or is Johnson you love most in the team, and that can actually collapse the team. You don't drive team culture like that. This is okay. So promote team culture amongst your team, your workforce, your team members, by you modeling teamwork. Be an example of what you want to see in terms of that fluid collaboration, that chemistry is okay. Then the fifth one, we are looking at 6 ways you can get the best out of your employees, out of your workforce in this Yuletide. And the fifth one this morning is, by all means, avoid getting caught in the web of bias conflict resolution. It's a Yuletide season, like I've been hammering on. There's going to be pressure. Customer traffic is going to increase. And because of this customer traffic increase, pressure is going to also increase on your workforce. And because of this pressure, there is a natural tendency that your team members, your workforce, your employees may clash with themselves. The natural tendency is there. Now, if they clash and the issue is brought before you, in resolving this issue, do everything possible that you don't resolve the issue against the offended. No matter your affinity with the offender, don't resolve the issue against the offended, no matter your closeness or attachment with the offender. In other words, don't resolve it in favor of the offender, and then the offended is now at a disadvantaged position. No, don't resolve issue against the offended. That is the definition of bias conflict resolution, probably because of an attachment or an affinity with the offender. Never find yourself in that web. Like I said, by all means, avoid getting caught in the web of bias conflict resolution. And the last one this morning is for you to set them up, your workforce, your team members, set them up for success with soft skills training. Now, soft skills is all about human relationship. Soft skills is about attitude skills. Soft skills is about relational skills. It's about behavioral skills. Now, your people need to exhibit the best of relational skills, behavioral skills, and attitude skills during this Yuletide season because of the huge customer traffic that is going to be coming in. And you need to prepare them. If you don't train them, don't blame them. And this is where somebody like me comes in as a training consultant, a corporate trainer, or a workforce activator. You can reach out to me and I can help you with this. Position them emotionally, psychologically with this soft skills training, such as customer service training, teamwork training, and then we're able to take things to the next level for your organization and your business in order for you to make the best of the Yuletide season. This is so important. Now, we are looking at 6 ways to get more commitment from your employees during this Yuletide season. And the first one, I said, inject passion and excitement into them by making a promise of reward for meeting the Yuletide sales target and for exceeding the target. Not for meeting the Yuletide sales target or exceeding. No, it's both of them. It's double for meeting the target and also exceeding the target. Reward for meeting target, and then reward for exceeding target. Then strategically place them in their area of strength. That's the number one, and the second one we looked at. Then the third one is don't react to their mistakes in debilitating manners. The fourth one, I said, promote team culture by you being an example of a team player. The fifth one, I said, by all means, Don't get caught in the web of bias conflict resolution. And the sixth one, the concluding one, I said, set them up for success with soft skills training. Soft skills are relational skills, attitude skills, and character skills, such as customer service skills, teamwork skills, and all the rest. I believe lots of value have been added to you today, and as you have always been doing, it's also good you reach me again so that we can take this conversation to the next level and be able to see how you can maximize the season and make the best of it. And that is why my phone numbers are right there on the screen. That's the first one there, is 080 66 86 5060. I take it again, 080 66 86 5060. And the second one is there as well, is 080 529 29120. If you are from outside Nigeria, whether the first number or the second number, just add our beloved country code, which is +234 80 529 29120. Do the same to the first number, +234 80 66 86 5060. And then let's just start talking and take things to the next level. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday, when I return. I will still be Inuagata no Sahai. God bless you.